Hi, the SI meteorologist Paul Doreen here on Thursday, August 9th. Well, an active pattern is setting up for the eastern part of the country for the next 48 hours or so. This includes the threat for some heavy rain and severe weather, especially later Friday, Friday night into early Saturday, as a very strong upper level disturbance slides south and east from central Canada into the Great Lakes region and the northeastern part of the country, and it'll destabilize the atmosphere with cooling aloft, setting the stage for a potential heavy rain and severe weather event here in the Mid-Atlantic region later tomorrow night into early Saturday. There can be some decent thunderstorm activity later on today and tonight as well, although it will not be quite as numerous as what I expect to see later tomorrow into tomorrow night. Let's take a look at the latest surface map. First of all, we have a weak frontal system out here across the Ohio Valley, and there are some pretty good shower and thunderstorms right now out here in the Ohio Valley. And again, there can be some scattered strong storms later on today in the Mid-Atlantic region. However, the real player is up here in the northern plains. This is a push of cool air, and all of this is headed to the south and east and really will consolidate into a strong-looking upper-level trough right here over the Great Lakes in the northeastern part of the country. So this front will not move all that much. It'll really wait for this push of cool air, and when that happens, there'll be an intensification of the upper level trough, setting the stage for a potential heavy rain and severe weather event Friday night into early Saturday in the Mid-Atlantic. Elsewhere in the country, hot weather is still the rule here over in the desert Southwest and the interior West, all the way from Colorado to California. Very hot just inland. If you just go a few miles inland, you'll reach the 90s and perhaps 100s in the interior sections of Southern California, all the way to Denver, for example, which should reach the low to mid-90s today. Hot weather has shifted really from the central U.S. to the southwest U.S. for the first time this year. Well, here's the latest infrared satellite loop from the SSEC Wisconsin website. First of all, way down here in the bottom of the image loop is Ernesto. It slammed ashore as a hurricane, moved over the water, and is perhaps strengthening again to reach minimal hurricane status as it heads on into central Mexico. If it does reach hurricane status again, it should only be a Category 1. It obviously weakened as it crossed over the land, but obviously dumped a lot of rain and some strong winds for the Yucatan Peninsula. Meanwhile, over the Ohio Valley, lots of bright clouds right now. There's already some decent shower and thunderstorm activity right here over the Ohio Valley. Some of that will spill over into the Mid-Atlantic region later on today, and there can be some heavy shower and thunderstorm activity on a scattered variety later today and tonight here along the I-95 corridor. Again, it'll be more numerous later on tomorrow as this little player right here, this little curl in the cloud pattern right here over the upper part of the Midwest is really the main player, as it'll intensify and set the stage for a deep upper level trough here in the northeastern part of the country by the time the weekend rolls around. Quite unusual for this time of the year. Hot and dry weather for the most part from Colorado to the California coast, just inland from the California coast. Temperatures again will go way up into the 90s, and even triple digits are possible in many locations out in the interior West today. Here's the latest radar loop. Not much going on in the Mid-Atlantic right now. Here, a couple of scattered showers and storms across central Pennsylvania, but just to the west, here we go. This is really starting the active pattern setting up here for the eastern part of the country. Lots of showers and storms out over the Ohio Valley, and again, there'll be scattered storms later on today and numerous storms on Friday. I thought we'd take a look at the NAM model. This is last night's 0Z North American Mesoscale model. Happens to be for the middle of tonight, and then we'll look for the middle of tomorrow night. So again, this is late Thursday night, and the next map we'll see is late Friday night. And kind of interesting, the NAM is actually putting out two separate bands of kind of lines of showers and thunderstorms. And this one right here comes through the Mid-Atlantic region later on this evening or early part or later tonight, maybe around anywhere from 7 or 8 p.m. to midnight or so. First band here, and then you can see the real players out here with the low pressure out here over the Ohio Valley and the front extending from that, and a second enhanced area of showers and thunderstorms with the NAM. So kind of interesting, this particular model is putting out a couple different decent bands of precipitation. So again, there can be some strong storms even as early as this evening in the Mid-Atlantic region before the main player sets off numerous showers later on tomorrow and tomorrow night. Let's jump ahead to tomorrow night now. This is the NAM model from last night's 0Z run for tomorrow night, Friday night. And here is that low now over the Ohio Valley. It slowly intensifies as it drops southeast from Canada and then kind of wraps itself up and rotates around in this fashion. So it'll be kind of a slow mover. And the frontal system extending from that low will set off some heavy showers and thunderstorms right here as that frontal system late in the day tomorrow, early part of tomorrow night. And again, a lot of precipitation here being dumped out by the NAM. So definitely an active pattern setting up for the Mid-Atlantic region, starting later on this afternoon, early part of this evening, and continuing right into the day on Saturday. And that will include the threat for heavy rain and severe weather in the Mid-Atlantic. Stay tuned for updates for the SIweather.com. I'm the SI meteorologist, Paul Dorian.